Hello, I'm Louis Ackermans.
And I'm Ashley Gonzalez.
Get ready, West Broward.
Because this is Bobcat Broadcast.
On this month's edition of Bobcat Broadcast, we'll learn more about a local branch of a well-known corporation that goes above and beyond,
An outdoor event that motivates kids to get up and exercise,
and much more. Play Ball Summer is an event hosted by the City of Pembroke Pines to encourage outdoor diversions. They offer free food and a variety of fun activities for kids of all ages to enjoy the great outdoors. Maria McCormick has more on the event.
The City of Pembroke Pines is hosting an outdoor event to motivate children to live an active and healthy lifestyle. This baseball event is full of music, games, and free food so families can play ball and enjoy it all.
Yeah, the U.S. Conference of Mayors wanted us to do a play ball event in concert, in cooperation with the Marlins, and you see that's happening. We were small the first year, now we've expanded and exploded to 250 kids here. Billy the Marlin, all the Marlins are here, commissioners are here, we're having a great time. The weather has been so cooperative, so I'm very, very happy.
I did want to play baseball ever since I was one. It seemed pretty fun, and now I'm here and it's really fun to play baseball.
Children need at least 60 minutes of exercise a day, but with technology on the rise, we often forget how important an active lifestyle is. The event is designed to make exercise fun and influence families to get out and be more active.
I've read about it, and I think it's just a wonderful opportunity for the community to come together, have fun, little kids like my son to just, enjoy, get familiar with the sport, and, just enjoy the sunshine after so many days of rain.
It's definitely good to get the kids out here, to get them to run around and enjoy and play sports, because sports is it's all about fun and everything with us. And that's what we're trying to do here.
The community of Pembroke Pines came together to enjoy this Saturday with family and neighbors for a friendly game of baseball and other activities. The children got to learn how to hustle and hit and never quit. This has been Maria McCormick reporting.
The Humane Society is a local organization that treats animals in need. This branch in Broward County takes puppies in after they've been abused mentally or physically and helps to heal them. Louis Ackermans has more on the story.
Founded in 1944, the Humane Society of Broward County has succeeded in rescuing and nurturing as many pets as possible, not only in the community but from all over. Yet somehow they have stayed under the radar and survived by their own means.
Okay, so the Humane Society, as I mentioned, is a private, nonprofit organization. And what that means is we do not get any money from the government or from any national or local organization with a similar name. We have to raise every dollar to operate. The way that we raise money to operate is through our fees, which would be if you adopt a pet. We also do services for fees, such as dog obedience classes. We host birthday parties here for kids. We run a summer camp program. So these are all ways that we generate funds to help us operate.
Although their work is silently felt throughout the community, their true altruism shows when they heed the call of other states and countries.
We are very aware of different disasters that are going on throughout the country. And we contact the shelters there in the country that, in the states and whatever, where the dogs are running rampant, basically. And we go over, we are affiliated with with the airlines that donate their space and time. And then we go and get the animals, rescue them, and bring them here.
The call of duty and desire to save and protect pets has led the Humane Society to many neighboring islands, such as Montserrat and most recently, Puerto Rico.
And because of all the recent hurricanes, especially Hurricane Maria that devastated many shelters in Puerto Rico, the Humane Society of Broward County has been able to take in animals that came from Puerto Rico. This past week we took in over 100 animals. There was 79 dogs and 25 cats that were at shelters in Puerto Rico that had been destroyed. And by taking these animals from the shelter, it's giving the people that are on the island, the volunteers and the staff that work at those shelters, the opportunity to rebuild and to continue to help the animals that are on the island.
At first, we actually used to take just dogs and cats from Puerto Rico just because they said they have a really bad overpopulation. Kids would beat them up and play with them, and they would be traumatized. So we actually had a Humane Society over there clean them up, spay neuter, send them over to our shelter. We used to get them twice a month, every Wednesday. And then the hurricane started coming, the shelter over there got destroyed, and they had to send everything over. 2 weeks ago, we had 70 dogs come from their shelter. This past Wednesday, the 18th that came, we had 100. A lot of them are already getting looked at a lot, so it's really good. A lot of homes are being found.
The Humane Society of Broward County strives to be a safe haven for all pets from all over the country. And hopefully, one day those pets will receive their forever home.
Visit your local shelter, whether it's the Humane Society of Broward County or any other local shelter or rescue group.
This has been Louis Ackermans reporting.
The Dopest Denim Fashion Show is a contemporary event to show off modern clothing made by different designers right here in South Florida. These artists are striving to create a positive environment for both consumers and creators, all while promoting their chic outfits.
Well, I'm trying to get a group together, a group of millennials trying to do positive things, and I want us all to stay focused, and because that's the hard part, honestly. Because there are times where we want to just stop and quit. We just can't get discouraged. Daniel Wright, he's the designer for Positive Living Under God. So he spreads positivity, and then London Logan, which is Jay Hollis. She does clothes for the Handsomely Beautiful.
For me, my clothes is like a way of expressing myself without saying anything. And so I know from the other designers, I know that's how they feel too. And yeah, we just want to express ourselves without saying it. I thought it was a great opportunity. I never did a fashion show before. And there's a lot of small brands, a lot of small businesses from like Palm Beach County and stuff. And it's like always a competition. So I felt like if I joined it, people would know it's not a competition, it's all love. And we all do something different so we all can work together. Dopest Denim does mainly denim. Plug does something else. I do something totally different. So I want everybody to get like a array of everything, you know?
I'm just trying to make everybody feel empowered in their own skin. You know, each and every last one of my pieces is a different piece than the one before. You know, the individuality of it, you know, people like to be who they are. You know, it is hard to change who you are. You know, you wake up every morning and see the same person. But what brings you to power is your uniqueness, your differentness, your flaws. You know, everything that I make is built to make you feel like I know nobody comes out and nobody's going to come out and have this on. So I have to have my chest poked out, my head held high because, you know, I'm one of one.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
When we come back, we'll learn about an up-and-coming musician here in Pembroke Pines.
And a fashion show dedicated to saving our environment.
We'll be right back.
Wax off the stress at Eyebrow Spa. They offer a variety of services such as eyebrows, eyelashes, skincare, and hair care. Eyebrow Spa even provides makeovers for those who want a VIP treatment before a big event. This welcoming place has an amazing staff that won't leave you disappointed. The workers make sure to prioritize your comfort and satisfaction from the second you walk in. They even provide blankets and couches for while you're waiting. You're sure to enter and leave with a smile.
Welcome back.
Alan Mosry is an underground singer and guitar player based right here in Pembroke Pines. He hopes to create music that all people can appreciate and relate to. Watch as Alan strives to make his mark in one of the most demanding industries in the world.
I would say that I make emo alternative music. I would describe my music as a little whiny. It's also about just personal development, self-growth. That is mine. The goal right now is get some music out there, an EP, and do a tour. Maybe a week, maybe a month, who knows? I'm not sure at this point, but if I do tour, I'd like to build connections and maybe even find ways to book shows down here. That's something I think is really important. I chose guitar because when I was 15, I saw one at Target with my mom, and I was like, Mom, I want that guitar. And she was like, okay, if I buy it for you, you don't get a birthday party. So I was like, all right, cool. So she got me the guitar. I played it for my girlfriend when I was 16 years old. I used to cover songs for her, you know, generic, like, romantic stuff. When I really started to take playing, songwriting seriously, there was one local artist that is actually kind of big now. Like, I think they just got back from Europe a couple months back, and his name is Northbound. He actually started off just like as an acoustic dude, and that made me want to pursue it more and have people just be able to relate to something and feel like less alone.
Young at Art is a facility for kids and teens to have an opportunity to express themselves in ways that they may not have been exposed to. Volunteers have had the chance to participate in a recycled fashion show where they designed outfits out of their chosen recycled material.
At the Young at Art Museum, there's a strongly held belief that art is absolutely necessary for the full development of a child, and one way to help supplement this belief is by hosting the Young at Art Fashion Show, which aims to raise awareness towards preserving the environment.
Well, it started off as, end of the summer fun thing that the teens would do. Young at Art has always taught about recycling. We've always had a recycled art center. So it just came very natural to make jewelry and little things and accessories. And so they started doing a little fashion show, and it grew into the event that you see today. It started off very homemade, very grassroots, and now it's one of our major fundraisers for the year. This is the 12th annual Recycle Fashion Show, and our theme this year is Cosplay Couture Restyled.
Having the young designers choose the character they want to bring to life, this year is much more focused on the freedom of the artist and their ability to have their vision manifest into a piece. Joanne Thomas, for instance, can tell you more.
I'm not sure if you've watched Percy Jackson, but my character is the hippocampus, the seahorse from Percy Jackson. So it has a mixture of warm and cool colors, and it's layered so that it looks like fish scales. I wanted to do mine differently, just like I've done a pantsuit, and I've done other things that are branched off than doing a dress and doing something that's like well known. Like someone did Super Mario Bros, someone did Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. Like those are well known, and those are like, oh, that's what it is. I wanted mine to stand out more, and I wanted it to be a statement of this is different, and it shouldn't be generalized as it's a fashion show, you're gonna make a dress. Also, my model is a male, so it's also branching off into that thing of I'm different. And I just hope people like it.
I'm modeling for Jordan. It's to bring awareness to water bottle pollution. I wanted to do it just because it seemed like a fun experience and to work with the museum because they do a lot. The experience has definitely been nice. I'm not usually someone to get up in front of people, so it just helped with that. And as excited as I am nervous, but I do definitely want to do more with the museum because they have a lot of interesting perspectives on things and the kids here are very talented.
This showcase also ends up being beneficial for the audience members, designers, and models alike.
It's definitely a twist on recycling. Most of our audience, what I hear afterwards is, I never thought you could do that. I never thought you could do that with cans. I never thought you could do that with paper. So it's definitely a flip a switch. It's a creative mindset that we want people to get into. For our designers, it's a matter of, man, I did it. They start off with a concept and a sketch, and we work all the way through until they have something walking down the runway.
Giving the audience a new perspective on fashion, as well as saving the environment and giving designers and models a chance to strut their stuff, Young at Art continues to excel in expanding the creative mind. For Bobcat Broadcast, I'm Jack Bart.
It seems we've reached the end of our show.
Tune in next month for another episode of Bobcat Broadcast. I'm Louis Ackermans.
And I'm Ashley Gonzalez. Have a great day.